I'm the lactation consultant here in University Hospital Waterford. I'm going to demonstrate paced bottle feeding. Paced bottle feeding is a method of bottle feeding a baby which is designed to mimic breastfeeding. Paced bottle feeding allows the baby to control how much milk they drink. The baby paces the feed by coordinating the suck-swallow cycle and having breaks, like we all do when we're eating and drinking a meal. The first step you will notice me doing is how I hold the baby. The baby is held in an upright position, either in the crook of my arm or by supporting the baby's head. Sometimes a stool can be very comfortable for your feet. Then I start by stimulating the baby by rubbing the cheek or rubbing the top of the bottle against the baby's lip. This will encourage the baby to open its mouth. The bottle is then placed in the baby's mouth. You will notice that I'm holding that bottle horizontally so that the teeth is half full of milk. Some parents may worry about the baby digesting air and experiencing wind, but the air actually flows in and out through the bottle. If a baby gulps a bottle too fast with no rest periods, they may experience a lot more wind. Always allow for rest periods during a feed to allow a baby burp. As the baby is in control of the feed, you will notice that the baby is able to control the suck and swallow. Paced bottle feeding works for all babies who are being breastfed as well. More information is available on mychild.ie, and I am available to support you during your feeding journey with your baby and look forward to meeting you during your pregnancy and after the birth. Thank you.
To change your baby's nappy, use water and cotton wool balls. You will open the nappy and stick the sticky labels down so that the nappy won't get caught up in itself. The picture always goes to the front with the yellow stripe down, and this yellow stripe turns blue in the presence of wee. Sometimes it's difficult to tell if the baby has passed urine. Open the nappy, raise your baby's bum by holding both ankles, lifting gently in an upward position. For baby girls, it's very important that you wipe from front to back to avoid introducing infection. Also that you clean thoroughly in and around the creases and folds. For baby boys, it's important that you lift the scrotum and clean all areas thoroughly. Point the penis downwards before applying a new nappy. Wrap everything up in the soiled nappy and place the clean nappy underneath. The plain side of the nappy is always to the back and the picture goes to the front. Until the umbilical cord falls off, fold the nappy underneath the cord to allow air to circulate and dry the area. Place the soiled nappy in a nappy sack if desired and dispose of it in the general household waste. Wash hands thoroughly. Reusable nappies are a more environmentally friendly option, so use whichever option will work best for you and your family. Now I'm going to show you how to clean the cord. It typically takes 7 to 10 days for the umbilical clamp to dry up and fall off. During this time it is important to clean the cord daily or more often if it becomes visibly soiled. Wash your hands and using cotton wool and cool boiled water, wipe in a circular direction all around the stump. Repeat as necessary, being careful not to draw any discharge around the stump. It is normal for the skin to become a little pink around the stump, also to have a slight odour before the clamp falls off. If the area becomes very red and if it becomes hot to touch or very smelly, bring your baby to the GP for review. Hello, my name is Grace Walsh and I'm going to go through how to clean your baby's eyes. What we would use is cool boiled water. Boil up the kettle, let the water cool right down, and this water then is sterile. What we would do here is break up a ball of cotton wool into smaller pieces. Dip the cotton wool bit into the water and clean from the inside out and discard. Little bit of cotton wool again. You may have to go over the same eye twice or 3 times if there's a little bit of stickiness or sleep dust in it, and then just from the inside out, zigzag up along the lash line, wipe and discard. That just prevents bringing infection or any stickiness over to the other eye. And same from the other side, from the inside out and discard. It is normal for sleep to build up in a baby's eye. However, if the eye becomes red or if the discharge becomes green or offensive, despite a thorough clean, bring the baby to the GP for review.
Hi, my name is Rachel and I'm a coordinator for the Newborn Hearing Screening Programme. The Universal Newborn Hearing Screening Programme was established in 2011 and is now operating in 19 maternity hospitals across Ireland. Statistically, it is known that 1 to 2 in every 1,000 babies born are born with a hearing loss. We routinely offer all eligible babies a hearing screen before discharge from hospital or at our weekly outpatient clinics. The screen is quick and is usually performed at the mother's bedside. If you have a home birth, your baby will be screened in our outpatient clinics. A trained hearing screener carries out the screen. The screen does not hurt and usually takes a couple of minutes. Parents can stay with their baby while the test is being done. A small earpiece is placed in the baby's ear, which plays a clicking sound. A healthy ear will respond to the sound by producing an echo, which is recorded by the screening equipment. The results are given at the time of the screen. Some babies will require further screening. If the final screen does not show clear responses from one or both ears, the baby will be referred to audiology department for a hearing assessment. The hearing screen will allow those babies who have a hearing loss to be identified early. Early identification is key for childhood development and supports can be put into place. If you have any further questions, please ask your midwife. Thank you.
So in terms of bathing your newborn baby, once a week is probably loads, maybe twice a week, depending on what you wish to do yourself. It's not necessary to do it very often. It actually dries out their skin quite a bit. Until you get used to bathing your baby, it's good to have 2 of you here, so 2 adults, just in terms of safety until you get used to handling your baby. So we do it in 2 phases. We do the head first. So what I've done here is taken off my baby's clothes, just left his nappy on and wrapped them up nice and snug in a towel. So in terms of transporting them over to the bath, what you're doing is just putting a hand under their head and their neck, supporting them really well. Bring them over your bath water. In terms of bath water, we say to add the cool water in first and then in the warm. Swish it around really well, swirl it around, and this is just plain water at this point. You can get thermometers for the bath. It should be about 37 degrees, or else alternatively just dip in your elbow. Make sure that it's not too hot. Okay. So in terms of bathing your baby's face, cotton wool and plain water is perfect. Giving them the good little rub around their face, in around their ears, in around their neck, anywhere that the milk can gather. Okay. You can use your sponge or your face cloth and just do their hair. So a couple of runs around the hair and get them nice and clean. So you can use a second towel, transport them back over to your surface using a second towel, dry off their hair. Okay, and when they're nice and dry, then you can take off the nappy. Just fold your tabs down just to protect your skin. Bring it down here. And in terms of moving your baby over, again, one hand in around the neck and one hand around their outermost thighs. That keeps them nice and secure. So when you're moving them around the place, when you're moving them around the kitchen, it's nice and secure. So when you put them into the bath, just put feet in first, right down at the end of the bath. So if you are on your own, you can just swish the water gently over them. If you feel more confident to hold the baby with 2 hands, you can hold them like this, and your partner, whoever's with you, they can do the little cleaning. I suppose it's just important to get in around their creases, get them nice and clean. Again, turn them over like this, one hand supporting their neck. A quick little clean around on their back and their bum, and then again out onto your nice dry surface into the warm towel. And at this stage you're usually crying, so it's nice to do a little bit of skin to skin and a little bit of cuddle time while you dry them off and settle them down again.